What it is, family. Tune in, tap in, let's get it in for real. First and foremost, you know what I'm saying? Hey, share this out, share this out, share this out. This is a hot one tonight, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it in, let's get in the groove, you know what I mean? For real. Praise the who? The Most High, baby. Hey, for real podcast, we live. You know, I have to sometimes do a sneaker type. So if you're on tonight, baby, we gone. Let's get it in, my friend.
Ezekiel 25:17. The path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness. For he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Still winning when it's quiet. Don't see the sacrifice.
Yeah, family, you know what I'm saying? So you got to get into it.
I was patient with the vision.
See, the game is, the game's so cold, you know what I mean? And people use people, so they can't use them no more. Yeah. They want you to fall down. Yeah. They don't even want you to make a sound. Yeah. It ain't cold, man. Hey, you got to be your brother's keeper out here. All my young YNs, my young kings, my young queens, princesses, princes, kings, queens. They got the game up right now. See, it's a big spirit of division going around. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody seem to come together. Yo, they say blood thicker than love. But when you look at their shoes, some of them wearing club. Yeah. So you gotta know how the game go. Excuse the saliva, but it's all gravy, baby. So we finna get it in. We finna go in. Yeah. See, when you doing you, and you ain't paying nobody else attention, you gonna see who is who and what is what. Straight up. It's a new world. This is a new age. We're in the age of AI, artificial intelligence. So if you ain't up on game, you gotta walk through the flame. Hope you don't get burnt. Like the Hebrew boys. For real. Got to stay prayed up out here in this society. Everything going up, prices going up. You know what I'm saying? It's called evolution. You know what I mean? And if you ain't trying to evolutionize your mind and learn something new every day, you're gonna get tricked. Mentally, physically, and spiritually. all the way around 360. They got you. They gonna work you for what you not worth. They ain't gonna pay you what you're worth. They gonna sell you a dream. Oh man, you doing good. We as soon as we get this here and get this here, we gonna promote you to this here and get you there. Yeah. It's the same smoke and mirrors everywhere you go. You gonna get smoke and mirrors in society everywhere you go. If you living trying to serve two masters. Oh yeah, y'all thought I wasn't gonna break this here down tonight. Yeah. See, Jesus said, Yahshua, you can't serve two masters. And you can't serve God and you can't serve money. And if I had time in a stream, if I was on StreamYard, I'll look up Dr. Miles Monroe and put that in there for y'all, that little clip where he break that down. Because you can only concentrate on one. And he give you the whole key. Seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and its righteousness. And all these things will be added unto you. You feel me? So you just don't want to be trying to take a shortcut. A lot of people like to take shortcuts. Like me. I took so many shortcuts in life and failed so many times that it took a catastrophic event in my life for me to actually get it right this round. Yeah. I was left for dead on the side of the highway. Motorcycle accident, broken hip, punctured lung, coming home from work, doing the right thing. But even though I just bonded out a jail, at that time, I was trying to get back right, but a lot of things you can try to run from, but you still got to pay the debt for. So, getting out the game come with consequences. You just ain't finna get out like that. So it took my hip for me. Yeah, I got a rod in my hip. So, I had to rehabilitate. God said, hey man, you want your life back? You gotta work for it. You gotta work for your life back. I said, okay. So, and by me proving myself, going every day, going hard, trying my best to be a better version of me, focusing on the things I need to focus on, get myself better. That way everybody around me can get better and I can, shed my light out to my surroundings. You feel me? And that's the journey. That's the mission. But a lot of people got the game fucked up. A lot of people want to use you because of seeing that where you done come from. But when your ass was down there at the bottom of the pit, they ain't give a damn about you. They rolled right past you. Yeah. So you got to be selective with your circle of friends. Yahshua only chose 12. And out of them 12, he still had Judas to betray him. Thomas didn't believe he came back. Peter denied him 3 times. A lot of things went on. You feel me? So the people in your circle gonna play a part. But at the same time, you got to still focus on your vision at hand. Because they got their own vision in their own life and their own livelihood and the way they do things. Because you have to build on earth a kingdom mindset. And see, by us staying over here in the United States, we in a democracy. We not of a kingdom mindset. Like, see, some of them old countries still operate up under like that British rule, that kingdom mindset rule, and all of that, the king, the queen, and all of that. But if you learn how to read the Bible from a kingdom perspective, that's why I tell everybody to listen to Miles Monroe on Monroe Global. You know what I'm saying? And you'll get a lot of kingdom teaching, you know. But hey, at the same time, man, I just like to cut to the chase because I'm not a religious person. I am just a person that believe in the Most High. Try to follow the teachings of Yahshua. You know what I mean? Stride every day. Read my word every day. My Psalms. You know, just try to stay disciplined. You feel me? And once you start to stay in discipline, family, and building a routine of discipline consistently and be persistent about it, you're going to get great. You're going to become better. Writing books, I became better. Podcasting, I'm getting better. You know, I want to become one of the greats. You feel me? But, you know, I work in my spare time, got my lawn service company, and I'm still looking for a job. You feel me? So, but I just want to get a job in the line of work I do. I'm not just going to go out there and be wasting time. Because everything I'm doing is I'm trying to learn, grow, learn about the business, grow my business, grow global, take landscaping to another level. You feel me? See, a lot of people get into shit just to get into shit. Me, no, I'm in it to win it. I'm trying to build a brand, new life, landscape. Yeah, every time we come to your spot, your whole spot got a new life. If it was old, raggedy, looking like dead, beat up, if it's Lazarus, we're going to wake it up from the dead. We're going to give it new life. Yeah, so that's my company. You feel me? God gave me new life. That's why I named my company New Life Landscaping. You know what I'm saying? For real. Hey, so yeah, that's it, man. But the game, man, the game is meant to be studied. You have to study the game. You have to study people. You have to study relationships. You have to study situations. You have to study a lot of things. I recommend a lot of people watch documentaries. You know what I mean? On some people that you may be want to understand your purpose in life, whatever field you may be in. You may want to watch a documentary on who started that field, what person became a billionaire, millionaire, took care of generations after generations with that field, like, you know, how they made a brand for themselves. You know, because right now, man, if you caught up in all the entertainment, that's why I say they got the game fucked up right now. because they spin in your head like a bobblehead if you turn it on the news. And you got, if you're in the hip hop, you got the Pooh Shiesty thing, the Spice One thing. Then you got Charles and White and them over here talking about this and that. D1 them over here talking about this and that. You got the Up North clique talking about this and that. Uncle Murder and them, Yayo, Cameron them talking about this and that. Jim Jones and them talking about this and that. Go out west, you got Jumping them talking about this and that. To the Texas thing, say cheese. You got a whole bunch of them. You feel me? So it's like that entertainment industry. And then you got academics and them talking about the hip hop game, and everything got you focused over there when the economy is actually falling. Me, family, when I already narrowed all this down, this is what you need in the game. Stocks, real estate, a product or a service. And then you're going to get your financial advisor or lawyers or whatever to handle your trust and your wills and your estate plannings and et cetera, et cetera. But those are some pillars that you need in this game. And financial literacy should be everybody's number one priority 2026 moving forward. AI second. Financial literacy first, AI second. The other, you can put whatever you want to put it after that. That's just on a literal level. Now we talking spiritual. We already know that's the Most High. Most High come before everything. You give to Caesar what you give to Caesar, which is the worldly thing. You pay your taxes, you do your thing, and you give to God what you're supposed to give to God. You feel me? That's how the game go. But you got to build, family. Listen, man, I've been in the streets so deep that I still get flashbacks, family. Like, it's a mental thing. Like, you got to really be strong-minded out here in society. You know what? Let me, while I'm doing this too, family, let me edit this here title. And that way we can get a better little crowd coming in, you know what I'm saying? So basically what we're talking about, the world. Gonna cap lock this here. The game of the we gonna call this here, man. Cause I'm all in the back, renewing the mind. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's what I had to do. I had to renew my mind. I had to get from around a lot of negative things that was holding me back in life. Even though, like, a lot of my prison bids, um, I thought I would be and come out a smarter criminal. But when I realized they kept convicting me by the phone, by this thing here, that's when I realized after one conspiracy, I said, well, no. Then the second conspiracy, then I was like, hold on, man. I ain't never getting caught with nothing red-handed. But at the same time, y'all always convicted me by conversation. And the thing is, you're not catching me, you tapping in with somebody else, and then they saying something about me. And I'm trying to figure out, like, I don't get it. I'm working 2 jobs. I'm doing things different. But it's conversation. So there's no such thing as freedom of speech. I'm going to tell you that now. And how could this be a government if it's not a kingdom? If it's not a king or a queen? It's a democracy. So it's its own government. But at the same time, man, that's neither here nor there. We done wiggled through. God done blessed. We done came through the Red Sea. Went in the promised land now. You know, so when I relate to things like that, I speak in metaphors, allegories, you know what I'm saying? And try to relate stories to the common man, the common woman about what's going on in society in the day's time. Because you got to renew your mind. If you're stuck in the 90s, the 2000s, 2010, 2020, anything past the pandemic on back, you stuck. You need to catch up. You need to really read. You really need to pay attention and see what's really going on. Trust that now. You got to. And I understand why a lot of people leaving the United States. Because at the end of the day, it's a game. It's a game they play over there. And the game they play over here is to make you feel like you got to be a part of the American dream. Yeah. And you're going to struggle like a motherfucker trying to be a part of the American dream. Yeah. You know why? Because of this. Because every time you stroll, you see everybody on here got a happy ass goddamn life. Ain't nobody talking about, man, how I'm going to pay this next phone bill, how I'm going to pay this insurance, how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to do that, how I'm going to do this. They ain't talking about that. because of the simple fact, if you look at the game and the way it's going, they want full control of your life. They want you to be a content creator. Yeah. They want you to I'm finna give you the game. Whew. Boy, the Holy Spirit speaking. This is the only way. Ever since the coming of the Messiah, the coming of Yeshua, it was called the kill the king syndrome. Kill the king syndrome. And let's just go with Moses. It was said out, hey, kill all the Hebrew babies. Cause they knew that one was coming to free the people. So fast forward, you read a lot of the biblical stories in the Old Testament, you'll see they always like to kill the firstborn males and stuff like that. Then all the way up to the Herod, King Herod syndrome. Knew Yahshua was coming. Yeah. Wise men and etc. Had to flee to Egypt. Get the knowledge. See, they're gonna sprinkle a little truth in there every now and then, you know, but it's up to you to be a person of due diligence. Yeah. You got to study. You got to know thyself. Got to know who you are. The kingdom of heaven is within. That's all Jesus was trying to teach you. Behold, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Yeah. Ye are gods, children of the Most High. Psalms 82:6. Yeah. Renew your mind. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Yeah. Hey, listen. Yeah, man, hey, listen. And when God give you that vision, that burning sensation, you can't sleep at night. And sometimes you be chasing something for years. You pushing for years. Like, I've been on this journey here. And even though I've been going here, you know, and that's what the biblical text tell you, man. It's like a journey. Your life is like a journey. And all those stories is a journey. You feel me? And yeah, you're gonna go through some times, you know, but getting awoke probably came like for me when I was in the federal system. I read so many, well, I was in the state, but yeah, that's where it happened. I think I became really aware. And one of the first books I read was Make Me Wanna Holler. Yeah. So, about a brother did a little time in the system, you know what I'm saying? He came Muslim and stuff like that. And I don't know if it was Mike or Eric Dyson. It might have been Mike. But, you know, and I got into reading since then, and then bim, and I was like back in 2001, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I've been on this journey for a minute, you know, but on the journey, you're going to have ups and downs. You're gonna have highs and lows. You know what I'm saying? And resort back. That's why the recidivism rate in prison so high, because of the simple fact, it's up to you to choose to go educate yourself, or you can just go to the yard, lift weights, play basketball, shoot pool, watch sports, or you can take a trade, learn a skill, read every day, so it's up to you. So I chose to use that place as my college. I got my GED when I was incarcerated. I got some college credits when I was in the federal system in in Butler, North Carolina. And that's where I met Bernie Madoff. I met David Mike, the guy who they say has something to do with Biggie Smalls murder. I met a lot of people when I was there in Butler, North Carolina. To me, it was like a little shopping plaza, like a mall. You feel me? It was laid back, cool, and nothing seldom took place on that spot. You feel me? But I had came from the medium at Coleman, and before that I was at USP 1 Penitentiary. So it's levels you got to work your way down after good conduct, good behavior, just staying out the way, just trying to make it, just trying to get on out the way. You feel me? Now if you get in there and get caught up, then that's on you. You feel me? You got to handle your own. You feel me? But you got big homies want to see you get out, do your thing, chill. They gonna make sure. You feel me? As long as that paperwork's straight. That paperwork ain't straight, you got to go up top on it. Yeah, that paperwork ain't straight. Adios, amigos. You might well don't even get off the bus. Paperwork ain't straight. Hey, man, just take me to PC. Yeah, might as well. You ain't got that PSI, that docket sheet. Yeah, it make it so bad. They had done got it to where they was making you take your PSI. They'll take it if you got it with you. You feel me? But a lot of people was able to keep theirs and use it as law work because of the simple fact you got to get on the pound. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people ain't had it, so they had to stay up top. You heard me? Or they'll give them a couple weeks to try to get it in if you know you're straight. But if you ain't straight, you got to go. That's just the way the game go. You know what I mean? Real recognize real from a mile away. You heard me? For real. Hey, man, everybody know I'm one of the real. You feel me? God bless me to walk through the field, man. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't nothing to be proud of. But at the end of the day, I know my reputation and my image gonna speak for itself because God got me this far. Believing in the word got me this far. The trials and tribulations and the struggles I done been through got me this far. Losing my brother at 16, I couldn't go to the funeral because I was in prison, got me this far. Going through divorces got me this far. Having faith in the word of Yahshua got me this far. And he say nobody can come through the Father but by him. So do the right thing. Hey, listen, ain't nobody perfect. You just gotta go and grind. And that little small voice inside of you gonna tell you, hey, That ain't it. That ain't the way. But if you buck it, sometimes God will give you grace. But at the end of the day, I just feel like you get what you give out. You know, it may come later down the line, it may not. That's why you gotta plant good seed, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you gotta plant good seed, as the Most High to forgive your sins, and He can wipe them things clean. You know what I'm saying? But you just can't keep repeating it. You fall weak, you fall short of the glory. We all do. You feel me? And but that's just the way life goes. You feel me? We all fall short of the glory. You feel me? But you got to renew your mind. You feel me? But don't abuse it. You feel me? Like, God gonna give you the grace. He gonna have mercy on you. But you got to keep going. You got to have that vision. You know what I'm saying? You already know what the end is. He say He got expected end for you. You know, he shaped and knew you in your mother's womb. Yeah. Better believe it. That's the way it goes. See, the thing is, people want to look, people want to watch, people want to see. When you focused on the Most High and just doing what you got to do, they paying attention. They wondering how that happened. One thing I learned about the Most High: you serve Jesus, you serve Yahshua, He gonna keep a ram in the bush for you. That Abraham story is so powerful. You willing to give up what you love for the Most High, He got that ram in the bush for you. And I love the streets so much. Made rap songs about the streets, books about the streets, got shot in the streets, went to prison from the streets. I had to give it up. I fell in love with the streets. I fell in love with the fame. I had to give it up. It's always something you got to give up, man, to get everything you want. And when I gave it up, fam, it was beautiful because I was able to not just be in prison this time. It was like I was locked up on the streets. I was on probation. I got a 3-year sentence. And I was on probation. Did 2.5 years, 30 months, around temptation. People wanted me to go to prison. My plea bargain when I was locked up, incarcerated, was 36 months. And I ain't had been to prison in 12 years. And the first thing they came to me with was 36 months, but you didn't catch me with nothing. It's crazy. That's when I knew I got to get out of this place. And God kept around for me in the bush then. Had a settlement, came through, blah, blah, blah. Able to prove where my money was coming from, got my lawyers. Lawyers got the bail bondsman. They got me out. God is so good, you know what I'm saying? Gave me the 3 years paper that they was trying to get me in prison. Came to Atlanta, got in an accident, went homeless for a minute, came back down to Florida, Did my rest of my little 24 months down in Florida probation, clean, around my same hood, around temptation, knowing I could have just got out there, made some fast money, did this, did that, did this, did that. But, being persistent, knowing that I got responsibilities, knowing I'm a grown man, I'm getting older. I can't be going to prison. I can't be doing this. I can't be doing that. I had to be humble. I had to work for a person that taught me the game and gave me the game, which was younger than me. One of my young kings, Big Dog John. You know what I'm saying? Gave me the landscaping game, taught me how to do this, taught me how to do that, gave me a job out the goodness of his heart. Worked for him 18 months. Never missed a day. Because I was dedicated. Because I wanted it. If somebody left you for dead, just remember, that's what you use to get back up. That pain, that hurt, and you turn it into your grind. And you educate yourself to the fullest. And God gonna give you those spiritual downloads. As long as you put Yahshua first, you undefeated. No matter what you go through, and you're gonna go through sometimes, you're gonna take your eyes off the prize. You're gonna go through some storms, some mountains, some why me, some what's going on, some wow, where the next one coming from? Like, oh, and then you're gonna have them like, man, I knew it. Man, God, right on time. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. I know it. It's going to give you that more energy. It's going to give you that more pump. And it's going to keep going. It's going to keep going because now it's compounding. It's building. Your faith building. You're able to jump out on faith. Like when I got off probation, I was broke. The day they left me off probation, I was broke. I didn't know how I was getting back up here to Atlanta. Called my daughter. She made a transaction for me. Bam. People come through for her. Bam. Got daddy up here. Bam. Got daddy okay. Getting the client here, getting the client there, rebuilding the business. The clients that I had left in Florida, I gave them away. Yeah. To good seed, to good people. Got up here, met good people. Gave me them same clients right back. As in number. So, follow the path. Follow the Most High. People gonna do what they gonna do. People gonna feel how they gonna feel. People gonna say what they want to say. No matter what, man. Believe in the Most High. Believe in Jesus. Believe in Yahshua. Read that word. I may joke. I may kid. I may play. I may do this. I may do that. But I'm gonna give it to you real. On the For Real podcast. Yeah, for real, man. Hey, I like, see what it is, man. I'm getting back into it. I ain't really been on the microphone a lot lately because, I was on probation. And sometimes when the Most High see you finna take off, he want to know if you really gonna do it for him sometimes. So he may send that Joseph stop on you. He may put that Job stop on you. You feel me? And you got to understand, like, if it ain't no evil, it ain't no good. If it ain't no negativity, it ain't no positivity. Sometimes you need the bad to bring out your actual good purpose in life. But you got to use it for the good. Yeah, you got to use it for the good. You got to. No matter what, no matter how people do you, no matter how people treat you, you still got to use it for good. And that's how you overcome. You got to look at life like, once I learned the game of solutions, once I learned the game of problem solving, and talking to the Most High, praying, I understood that, hey, this the way. All problems can be solved through the Most High. Just take time. But you got to grind. You got to have faith. And faith without works is dead. So you got to have some action behind your faith. Like y'all know, I started out on a bicycle. God bless me now today with 2 trucks, 3 lawnmowers, 2 blowers, weed eater, pressure washer. We grind. We know what's next. We're going to have contracts. God gonna bless. So, and you're gonna be tested on the journey. But every day you got to renew your mind. Get rid of that old mindset. Step into that kingdom mindset. Build. Just build. Mentally. Build. Add on. Multiplication. You're not getting no younger. Build a legacy. Build generational wealth. Wake up. You're chosen. If this video found you, you're chosen. Yeah. You need to hear this tonight. This real spiel. For real. Amen. It's been awesome, you know. Back up here in the A. It's a little slow. Because of we getting the financial situation in order. And once that play out, we'll be able to make more strategic moves. But until then, we just getting client by client. So, you know, anybody in Riverdale, College Park, East Point, Forest Hill, Forest Park area. Forest Hill, that's West Palm Beach. That's my old spot down there in Florida. Forest Park, Union City, this type of little area out here. You know, we'll come out a little farther sometime, but might have to charge you a little gas. But other than that, you know, we do the lawn service, New Life Landscaping. So tap in. WM Clemens on Instagram, and Off the Chill Fetty Instagram. Just William Clemens on Facebook. Chill Fetty on X. Off the Chill Fetty on TikTok. So yeah, those are the platforms. I appreciate y'all tapping in tonight. We got a good little close to an hour in. Hey, I don't know what else to say, man. Tap in, like them books. Go on Amazon. We got some hot books coming out this summer. Queenology. We got Lazarus Trap, Gods of War, Thug Sisters, Dimes and Divas. You know we got Angel Reese here at the Atlanta Dream now, which is cool. For real. Hey man, we might be going to get one of them rings or something now. Hey, WNBA. For real. Hey, so check out the Queens. Let them do their thing on the court, man. That's a blessing, you know what I'm saying? So big ups to the city on that. And just to know, man, I ain't no newbie here in the A. I came back up here like 95, you know what I'm saying, 20 years ago, you know what I'm saying? So me and my first wife, that's when we was together. We had my daughter Sky, you know what I'm saying? So she 27 now. You feel me? But hey, that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? But hey, shout out to Sky. That's my baby girl, my princess, my oldest girl, my youngest girl this summer. You know what I'm saying? Then my two sons, Michael out there in Dallas, Junior here in Atlanta. You know what I mean? Then my grandkids, Halo. Then we got then we got Sincere. You feel me? So that's my 7-pack. That's how we rocking, dog. You feel me? So pray for me. I'm gonna pray for you. We got to build a foundation. The family compound is going down, and I got a surprise later on. You feel me? Yeah, before the summer, man, we're gonna take y'all somewhere on a couple of trips. So we're gonna be doing this thing live on the road. I'm free. I'm on probation. I can go anywhere in the world. When that passport come, man, the port come back, it's up. You feel me? So, hey, man, until then, we're going to grind. We're going to manifest greatness in me. We're going to manifest greatness in you and your crew. You hear me? Like, subscribe, tell a friend so they'll tell another friend. And, hey, man, pass this live on so everybody else will get it in. Renew your mind every day. Every day, renew your mind. For real. And we gone, man. We gonna end them. Y'all, we'll be back.